Hey there, Telling Star fans. I wanted to talk to you today about making candy canes in Town Star. Okay, so seems like a fun thing to do when you first start doing it, and uh, you know, to me it was. Let me take my skins off. Somebody had said something about not able to see my uh, town so good because I let me apply them all and then remove them all because they are not used to for some reason this one does not apply when you do apply all. And now let's remove them all. Okay, so this might make it a little easier. um, the uh, the breast cancer one for my loggers stayed on there. So that's cool. They're bright pink. I love that. So basically, I thought that the doing the candy canes might be a great thing, a fun thing. I was thinking even about buying the NFT. Um, And then I realized today when I was doing this that when you make 10 candy canes and sell them, you get a decent amount of money. Okay, you get $257,000. However, you only get 1,000 stars. And this is not a fast operation. You see that I have 10 uh, candy cane factories or candy factories, whatever they're called, candy shops. And right now all they make is peppermint or candy canes. Now this one and this one over here only gets 9 passive energy. So I've got an oil seep. I did a desert map, and of course I've got a river. Some people ask me, how are you getting crude oil? How are you getting water? The river is giving me 5 water, 4 water, 3 water, 2 water, and 1 water on each of the first 5 rows across the riverfront. And the oil seep gives 4 crude oil, 3 crude oil, 2 crude oil, and 1 crude oil to the squares that are the 3 along this way, the 3 along this direction, and the 3 along that direction, and 3 along that direction. So you can count it out and figure it out, but that's why I set up my gas production here. This one's doing crude, and this one's doing petroleum, and this one's doing gasoline. The either one of these two power plants, I can turn them on and they can make energy for free. No crude oil required because they get it from the oil seep. And I just have that one of them running. I don't need two. I don't even really hardly need one, but I do. These two right here do need 1 energy. Sorry, my throat was dry, so I had to have a drink of water. But I do have this one. I've got my NFT set out. This is not a no NFT build. Usually I do no NFT builds, but this was just something that I didn't even intend to really do. I just got up and felt like doing something today. I've worked on this all day, and I don't know if you've watched any of my recent videos, but basically I just had a quiet little build with some peppermint going and some trees along the bottom, and I have converted that into a candy cane town, and I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it for 1,000 stars. I think it's a ripoff. It takes 5.5 minutes to create the candy canes once you have all the ingredients. And these little jokers, these little blue-haired candy makers are slow. And if you notice, most of I haven't bothered to really optimize the town, but you see how these little guys are pretty good to just run on around. The little candy guys are so slow. It's so painful. I'm not loving it anymore. Hopefully they will tweak that and do something better, but for 1,000 stars it's ridiculousness, because if you're doing uniforms and you sell them one time, you get 5,000, right? And you might argue that it's more complicated. Well, it may be more complicated, but this does require sugar, which requires you to, create the sugar from the sugar cane, and that takes time, and that takes, you have to grow the crop, you have to produce the sugar, and then use it in the candy cane. Plus, the candy canes take a lot of energy, and they also take another crop, which is peppermint. So I think they deserve more stars, in my opinion. So that's why I am not loving this build. But if you guys are interested, this may be something where you can kind of look at it and get familiar with the processes that need to take place, and it might help you out. Like I say, I spent all day on this, and it's a disaster to me. I'm just so displeased with it. Maybe something will come to me. Maybe if I look at this for a week or two, I might have a different, who knows, I might have an epiphany and say, oh, you know what, here's what I should have done. If you guys know a better thing, then please tell me in the comments. But these guys are so slow. I didn't see a better option than to have that 10 energy be pretty much passive. And in 8 of these buildings, it is. Only 2 of them have to get 1 energy, and it still takes them forever to get all their stuff and to do that. So it's been a bit of a nightmare to me. So what I want to do is I want to show you guys real quick my Nor Hero. I did not, I think I showed him before, but I didn't show him as closely as I could have. You can see it shows Sin City, that's his back. On this side, 30 years. And, you know, guys, I am pretty old, so I remember Sin City. And so, to me, this is a cool thing. And he's got the hatchet there in his hand, ready to whip it out and do some damage, I think. But anyway, that's probably my coolest NFT that doesn't really have any use. It just is for collecting town coin, which I'm cool with that. I like it. I've got the crystal sitting on my desk here at home, and I love to look at it. And like I say, this NFT, I was kind of excited about doing this because really I haven't gotten a lot of use out of this sugarcane NFT. So I thought, well, you know, it'll give me just a little boost. It gives two sugar cane to all of the ones like right touching it, and then the next row, which the way I did it, I just put them around. So really, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them that are getting one sugar cane from it. So it helps. I didn't have to do too much reorganizing to add some sugar cane. Had I not had that ability to use this, I probably would have another windmill right here and just have had to have figured out how I could plant a couple more sugar cane plants as opposed to, it's like I keep, either I've got way too many peppermint plants or way too much sugar cane. I am having trouble balancing, and I think it's because I am tired. I need to go to bed so I can be fresh for work tomorrow. But this is a bit of a frustrating little build. I don't recall us when I did that first video on candy canes. I guess I need to go back and look at it again. I do not recall it only being 1,000 stars for these. That's just way too low. So guys, I had said in my video this weekend I made about full disclosure on NFTs, and I said that I wanted to purchase the Lolly and Pop's Uncommon lollipop stand, I guess you would say. I don't know what it's called, candy shop. But that is probably no longer a true statement based on what I have discovered today. I could have sworn it was more stars than that. At least maybe 3,500 or something. That might be, you know, maybe even 4,000 would be reasonable. But 1,000 is absolutely not worth my time to do. If you guys can, like I say, if you have better ideas, just drop me a comment and let me know what the heck. I don't know. I could have, honestly, I could have done a better job on this town. I was just trying to rush and get something done. And like I said, it was not as fast as I envisioned, and it was disappointing once I got it done. And then I don't know why I didn't think to do it earlier, but once I I figured out that I need to see how many stars I'm getting, and I only got 1,000. I thought that can't be right, and so the next time I did it, I checked it again, and sure enough, 1,000 stars. So that is, like I said, that's very disappointing. But this is it. If you guys want to see another something else, some other type of build, or if you have pointers for this build, or just any comments, I love chatting with you guys through comments. And thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.